It's Wednesday, another sweet treat. I'm in the mood for a tart today. I'm going to make a salty caramel chocolate tart. I put 250 grams of plain flour, 125 grams of unsalted butter and a pinch of salt into a bowl and rubbed it until it looked like breadcrumbs. I added roughly 1.5 tablespoons of water to bring the dough together. Wrapped the dough in cling film and put it in the fridge to chill. After about 30 minutes, I took the dough out of the fridge, rolled it as thin as possible and lined my greased and floured tart tin with it. I pricked the base of the tart case and then lined it with greaseproof paper and put some chickpeas on top to weigh it down. I don't want the base to rise. I blind baked the tart case in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. I took the tart case out of the oven, removed the greaseproof paper and chickpeas and baked it for another 3 to 5 minutes until the base was brown. I let the tart case cool on a cooling rack. For the salty caramel sauce, I put 200 grams of granulated sugar into a pan and stirred it constantly until the sugar had melted. As soon as the sugar had melted, I added 85 grams of unsalted butter. Once the butter had melted, I stopped stirring and added 125 ml of double cream. I let this boil for about a minute, took it off the heat and added 1 teaspoon of salt and stirred it in. I poured roughly half the sauce onto the base of my tart case. For the chocolate filling, I put 155 ml of double cream, 1 tablespoon of sugar and a small pinch of salt into a pan and brought it to a boil. As soon as it boiled, I took it off the heat and added 225 grams of 70% dark chocolate and 55 grams of unsalted butter. I mixed everything together until the chocolate had melted and then whisked in 15 ml of milk. I did add an extra bit of milk to the filling just to make it nice and smooth. Once the filling had cooled down, I poured it over the caramel sauce and let the tart cool until the filling has set completely, about 2 hours. Once the filling has set, I dusted the top of the tart with cocoa powder.